Hey folks, this is Dr. Mike, and in grading your annotated bibliography, I came to realize that several of you struggle with using the function on Microsoft Word for inserting footnotes. And so I want to take just a moment by looking at a paper that I'm currently working on for my PhD and to show you how that's actually done. You realize that you footnote two things. Number one, you footnote your any quotes that you have and anything you take from an author, such as an idea. If you will look here, you'll see the number one, and that's how you would footnote. If we're going to do this, I'll do it in another place just to show you how it's done. But you put your cursor beside the word where you want to put the footnote. The footnote number should go outside any quotation marks and inside any punctuation. You usually put them at the end of the sentence. Notice number 3 here is outside the punctuation mark. So that is the rule that you go by. So basically, if you're going to footnote, let's say we're going to put a footnote here at the end of this sentence, and unless you are putting a quote in the middle of the sentence and going out of the quote, there's really no reason for you to put a footnote in the middle of a sentence. So you put your cursor there, it's blinking. You go to the top and go under references and you click on insert footnote. That will immediately give you the next number. You don't have to tell it the number, it immediately goes. In this case, it would be footnote number 4, and it takes you to the bottom automatically. Put your numbers in the right size and you will type in your footnote. If it's the E.P. Sanders, it's always in footnote. And remember, it's first name, last name, and then your title of your book, your publisher, and all those things. And that's what you would do here. You would put in first name, last name. And when you're done with that, you hit enter, and it will end your footnote. You're ready to go on to the next thing. So basically, if you want to get rid of it, you go back in backspace and get rid of it. It also takes it out of the bottom. So basically, in Turabian, you are doing a footnote for every citation. Some of you want to use, some of you can use in-text citations, and instead of putting the footnote and the number, you would just put a parenthesis here, Saunders 1977, close parenthesis, and then on your final page, let me see if I have a list here. Here's my list of references on this page. You will do them in alphabetical order. And they will be, the only real difference will be that instead of first name, last name, like in the footnote, you put last name, comma, first name. You always, if there's no author, you always start with the title of the book, okay? Or the article, title of the article itself. This happens to be a book, and by right should be italicized if you're doing this correctly. Then you have your publisher location, and you have your publisher's name here. And then you should have there should be a date here for that book. And I'll have to go back and look at it. This is a very rough draft here that I'm using. So hopefully that will kind of give you an idea of what it's like to do your footnoting and to do your sources correctly for both your annotated bibliography and your paper itself. If I can help you, please let me know. More than happy to do that. Thank you.